Now the Voodoo Ranger is hazy and juicy, but still an IPA. We're headed to the Northeast. Hey, it's Brainmuffin back with a beer review, and here we have by request. Now I know I've been saying that I've had people requesting beers. We had some last year. We had the guy from Carcosa who disappeared off the face of the interwebs. I've had some stuff with WCBS where we actually was over there. I've had stuff Nick Utam has given me. We've had stuff that Kendo Slice has given me. We've reviewed all of them. They're not all edited. I found some more today. I've got it all cataloged now. I'm semi-organized as we're marching down the road here to 300. So 200 and then 300. This will probably be edited pretty soon because this is on request. So this is a New England style IPA is my understanding, or also known as Northeast. But the juicy, hazy IPAs has now become a bit of a craze. They tend to have lower IBUs and they tend to have fruitier flavors. Now this one's 50 IBUs, which is a little on the bitter side for this style. The big argument right now is where the haziness should be coming from. The purists like me are saying from the yeast that you're using. In fact, you can even get some of that citrusy fruitiness from the yeast if you use the right kind of strains. Others are saying it needs to be coming from the the grains. I forget now. I can't believe this. I'm blanking as a home brewer. It's not alphas. It's something that the proteins are pretty high. So oats and stuff like that are going to have in the haze, especially unfiltered. What they do agree is it's not a chill haze. If you're getting a chill haze, you might not quite grasp what they're going after. So let's see. Nice fruitiness on the nose. I can tell it's cloudy by the pour. This bottle's been sitting here. As you'll see in the bloopers at the end, after my website comes up, the dogs have been driving me nuts. We went outside. I just gotten started, and you'll see that. So nice. And that's the thing with these juicy IPAs. They all seem to have like a peachy or almost orange juice looking, especially orange juice that's more natural and not really been colored. Oh, it's got nice fruit on the nose. Oh, that is very good. Oh my goodness, that's good. And it is chewy. Oh, it just makes your mouth water. It's a little bitter, lingering bitterness. Starts with lots of nice fruit flavors, very citrusy. I almost think I have a mango in there. Almost has a texture of like a mushed, like a mango juice. So packed with bright tropical aromas and brilliant citrusy flavors, this unfiltered IPA wraps up with a smooth, pleasantly smooth finish. It would help if I read what was actually there. Yeah, the bitterness, there's a lingering bitterness, but it's not bad, and it's almost like it's a fruity bitterness as opposed to a hoppy bitterness. You do have hops, you do have that feel of the hops kind of being on your tongue, the roof of your mouth, but instead of being heavily pine or a bitterness that really hits you right in the back of the teeth, this one's kind of mild. I mean, 50 IBUs is a little high. I've seen these as low as 30, sometimes 25. So this is probably on the high range. Not sure what the Northeast, I don't even know if it fully is a style of a range of IPAs. Because you could also do a bitter fruity IPA, hazy IPA. So you're going to crank it up to say 80 bitterness units because you want that bitterness. I'm sure there's people have done, soured versions, and there'll be an imperial bourbon barrel aged one eventually. Oh. As my dogs, I actually want to do a sour beer, but I just don't know how. I know how to do them. I just don't. I gotta buy all the equipment and all that other crap. The logistics of it is the what I'm talking about. Oh, you just buy the Brett and throw it in. That is very good. I've only had a handful. Yeah, New England IPA of these in this style. And to me, this is I'm gonna give it a 5. I mean, this is a bang on, right up there. I'm sure that, I don't know if there's any better ones. I've had some that weren't quite as good. With that, I mean, when I start making my version of New England, this is the kind of thing I'm aiming for. This look. The smell is a lot of fruit on the nose. Tropical fruits. That's why I say hints of mango, I think, in there too. It's citrusy but not lemon, so there's orange, tangerine. Yeah, I don't get any lemon. Now this is 7.5% alcohol, so it's pretty well up there. This has been sitting out a while because of all the interruptions. And all that's really going to do is let all those flavors come up and be far more noticeable. And I mean, you could have a good meal with this. I just have like a sandwich, like a deli sandwich. Any kind of real meaty deli sandwich would go well with this. Nice spicy mustard. Oh, I know, it just because everything is so juicy and chewy. I want something that I'm going to have to really chew, and a good hearty sandwich like that is that kind of thing to me. I mean, you could have pizza with it, I guess, too, but a deli sandwich, nice hearty roll, hoagie from Philly. So there you go. So 5.0 out of 5.0 is what I gave it. And I'm going to belch. So, oh wow. Taste the hops again. So what do you think of the New Belgium Voodoo Ranger Juicy Haze IPA in the New England style or Northeastern style? Do you like this new style of IPA? It's a little bit different. I mean, obviously this is not something you're going to send across the sea, so I really don't know why it's called an IPA, but hey, there we go. I'm sure we're going to have juicy pales and juicy ambers and all that other stuff soon enough. If not, I just put the seeds out there and someone will get to them before I do, because that's what happens. I make a beer and it's in secondary and it's on the shelf before mine's bottled. So Stone Brewing did it to me like 4 times in a row. It's hilarious. So there you go. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for clicking like. Thanks to the people that asked. Now, Gene Michaels asked for this one, and I know there's a list of people, and I'm going to forget them all, unfortunately. But I had several people ask me about this one. Well, I think, Gene, you were the first, and this is very good, and I like it. Thanks for the suggestion. You got any other ones you want me to review, please let me know. You know how to get a hold of me on Facebook. Thank you, and we'll see you. Bye. Light fixtures are coming apart, Dozer. Yeah. Snippers. Alright, let's get this stuff. Get all this stuff lined up and then people move it. Bungo challenge. Alright. Vamoose, creatures. Vamoose. Oh, I'm not ready. Oh, I'm not recording yet. Ugh. I forgot. Move, move, move. Completely forgot. Nuts. I think we're finally ready to start the engines. Speed. Sound. Sit down. Can't get good help these days. Our Ranger is now juicy with a bit of haze. Hey, it's Brian Lape, also known as Brainmuffin. Got my channels mixed up, got my shows mixed up. Let's shake this up a little bit. Shake it up. So now, I've been talking for a long time about people requesting. I've had people buy me beers. I got more on the way. And so this is one of the first kind of... Be right back. Let's try this again. Let's get these going first. Got a dog behind me. There's no water in there. Get. You'll get some water in a minute.